Hello, everyone. My name is Benson Njuguna, business transformation specialist at ECA Africa, currently based in Nairobi, Kenya. And I am glad to be here and to share our success story on the real world application of the blockchain in offering agri-insurance. So I am joined today by one of my colleagues from Ethereum, our partners in this project.
Hi, everyone. My name is Jan Stockhausen. I'm the Chief Legal Architect of Ethereum. We're very grateful for this opportunity to present today.
Yeah, thank you, Jan. So let me introduce ECA Africa, and Jan will introduce Ethereum. So who are we? ECA Africa is an innovative end-to-end digital tech company pioneering agri-insurance to smallholder farmers in Sub-Saharan Africa. So with over 1.7 million policies sold, we have a presence in 6 countries. We are, in fact, one of the biggest agricultural microinsurance service provider in Sub-Saharan Africa. We target smallholder farmers who are vulnerable to the emergent climate changes and have limited access to agri-insurance products. So we distribute this parametric insurance product, which we call the weather index insurance, and the brand name we call it Bima Pima Insurance, which helps the farmer to manage perils resulting from adverse weather conditions. So the product pays out benefits parametrically based on predetermined index, such as rainfall, millimeters, and are measured by weather stations or by satellite, rather than based on the assessment of the actual damage. To you, Jan.
Ethereum has developed a decentralized digital insurance platform on the Ethereum blockchain, which is called the Generic Insurance Framework, or GIF. It allows us to digitize parametric insurance products. And on Ethereum's platform, the entire life cycle of an insurance policy can be automated as software code, or essentially as an insurance smart contract, which dramatically reduces the operational costs of insurance. And at the same time, it increases the speed of transactions and the transparency for all parties involved.
Yes, thank you. So what problem are we solving? Only 3% of smallholder farmers actually have access to agriculture insurance, which is equivalent to 48 million smallholder farmers in Africa and 270 million in the world globally. Yet, on the other hand, we see 50% of the global annual food production comes from smallholder farmers, and many of them live in those regions most affected by climate change. So improving the uptake of agricultural insurance is crucial in order to improve the food security. And weather index is one of the most effective ways to increase smallholder farmer resilience to climate change, and that's why we are doing it. Unfortunately, the adoption of insurance solutions lags behind. Many insurance solutions are still not affordable to smallholder farmers, and there is still a little problem with trust, where the insurance, due to histories of delay, mostly we've seen long delayed in payouts of the claims from around 3 to even 6 months. Yeah, so what is our current status?
Oh, yeah, our journey together has lasted for already up to almost 2 years, and of course we would not have gotten here if it weren't for the wonderful support that we've received from our loyal partners and supporters, such as Wageningen University, the Global Innovation Lab for Climate Finance, Chainlink, Mercy Corp Ventures, the Climate Ledger Initiative, the Swiss Development Corporation, and of course, the Ethereum Foundation. After those years of hard work, we are pleased to report our first successful season with the first version of our live solution and 17,000 insured farmers on our platform. Based on our technology, we were able to make payments to farmers even before the first season ended.
Yeah, definitely. So we move on to the slide that explains our setup, and which involves several actors. As ECA Africa, we create the insurance product through our actuarial department and the expertise. We then distribute these products through our digital platform and our novel village-based model, And we also maintain relationships with agri-insurance stakeholders in the market. These are the underwriters, the reinsurers, and the regulators. Then also, now Etherix then comes in to form the layer that maintains the back end and the platform on the blockchain. Weather data, which we use, is obtained currently from Act2, integrated to our solution, and the payment in this platform is a payment flow done through the M-Pesa mobile money network that is currently has high penetration in Kenya. Now, the next solution, so the smart contract we use is used to monitor the local weather at the farmer's location, and it can trigger payouts as soon as the relevant thresholds are met.
All stages in the life cycle of the policy of the Bima insurance products are covered on the generic insurance framework, from the product design stage to product distribution, client onboarding, premium payments, contract monitoring, and eventually claims payout. It's all duly represented on the GIF and on the blockchain. Each transition from one stage to the next is notarized on chain. This creates a trustful representation of the current state of all policies on chain and a complete audit trail of all transitions, of all state transitions of the product lifecycle. The solution we built together is a first MVP, but provides the foundation for future extension, which includes digital identity management, digital wallets for farmers, and the creation of blockchain-based risk pools managed by smart contracts. We prepared a short video that shows you how the application works in real life when a farmer signs up as the end user. We also will be able to see how the transactions from our backend can be traced on the blockchain in real time using websites like BlockScout or Etherscan.
The product is distributed in cooperation with farm input suppliers and financially literate, experienced farmers in the communities, so-called village champions. When farmers buy the supplies at the start of the season, each bag of seeds bought from partnering agri-input suppliers will include a scratch card with a USSD code. When planting the seeds, the farmer can register the code using the SMS USSD function on his feature phone to provide the necessary personal and agricultural information. The basic insurance premium is prepaid and included in the price of the seeds. Top-up payments can be made through the East African M-Pesa payment system to increase the cover. By triangulation, the exact position and the time of the call will be determined to locate the farmer's field. Once the smart insurance contract is active, it will autonomously track the weather data relevant to the farmer's policy. Such data is sourced from satellite weather data providers and connected weather stations in the relevant region, oracles, in the real time. The smart contract can automatically execute the payout through an API connecting the mobile payment network as soon as the agreed conditions for drought or flood are met, as defined in the farmer's respective policy. Such instant payments solve an existential cash flow problem that farmers have with the delays between their claim and the insurance payout. The solution has the potential to achieve premium reductions of up to 30% and to reduce claim cycles from 3 months to less than 1 week. The payouts are done through M-Pesa directly to the farmer's mobile phone. Through the system we have developed, one can see the data of the farmers. Now we can start monitoring the contracts. For each of the steps performed, we have a representation on the blockchain. So as the state of a policy changes with every step, this is reflected on-chain. So we have a complete audit trail of all changes here. To show you this in more detail, we see here on the left side the Acre Africa representation, where we see the farmers' policies. On the top right side, we see a so-called Block Explorer. That is an application which gives you insights to what happens on a certain blockchain. For the demo, we use BlockScout. On the top bottom side, we have the GIF monitor, which visualizes our generic insurance framework. I will do these steps manually now, but in the live system, the whole process is automated. So, as soon as the farmer inputs his SMS code, the process is started. We can see a new block has been created, and in the policy view we can see a new policy has been recorded on-chain with a certain so-called business key, which is used to identify the policy on-chain. We can see it here on the Beamer system and as well as in the GIF monitor over here. We can also see all the details of this transaction. When it has been created, there's now an application. The policy has not yet been confirmed, but the farmer data is in. And this long sequence of numbers contains all the information which is displayed on the left side here. We've created a so-called hash. A hash is a compact version of all this data. As we go one step further and underwrite the policy, we can see hash policy has changed to yes. So there's a valid policy, but of course no claim and no payout. But the state change of the policy has been recorded. And here on the left we see the audit trail. So each step has been recorded here, and we could now check that this transaction is actually recorded on-chain. We see 0x2534, and in this block there is exactly this transaction with the key 0x2534. The next step is to claim the policy. Again, we see new block has been mined, and in the GIF monitor we see one claim. As soon as we execute the payout, the actual M-Pesa payout is recorded on-chain, and we see here in the audit trail that this transaction has been recorded with a certain payout ID. Now we have the complete process and all the data is recorded on-chain. So this data is now provable.
Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for listening. Thank you for joining us today. We appreciate. Let's change the world.
Thanks for watching. We hope this video was useful to give you a little insight into how the solution looks under the hood. Once again, we're very grateful for the opportunity to present today, and thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the conference.